Good morning, class 6. Today we will start with second chapter of your honeysuckle, how the dog found himself a new master. Many of you must be the animal lovers. That means you must have a pet or you love animals. Even if you don't have a pet, you love animals, you like to feed them, and maybe your parents disagree and therefore you don't have pet. But then if like asked, you can many of you will say that the favorite pet is a dog, because we have different several reasons why we call a dog as a favorite pet. Because if you see, the dog is very loyal, and it's loving and caring in comparison to other pets which many people keep. And although exceptions are always there, but still these are the reasons why people love dogs, right? And so here we are going to read this story, which is about a dog and how he found himself a master. You may know that the dog and the wolf are closely related. You may also know something about how, over the centuries, human beings have domesticated and tamed wild animals. Here is a story about how the dog became a tame animal. Tame is trained, like how a dog is. You must have seen that if, many people they have pet, they throw the ball and they ask the dog to run, and the dog goes and brings that ball back. So this is because of the training. You cannot ask a street dog to do this, right? Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do, in freedom, until a dog was born who was ill pleased with this way of life. He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself, looking for food and being frightened of those who were stronger than he. So initially, dog also lived like the wolves live. They wandered from one place to another. But then one dog was born, and that dog didn't like this way of life. He was like sick and tired of moving from one place to another, or getting frightened after seeing somebody, some animal which was stronger than him. So it wanted to change its way of life. He thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth, and he set out to find such a master. So, with this scenario in his life, the dog decided that it is going to look for somebody who could be the master, so who could protect that dog from anybody, and who will strong and for that he thought of uh, taking the deciding the person as a master who is the strongest on the earth. So he set out to find such a master. He walked and he walked, and he met a kinsman of his, a big wolf who was as strong as he was fierce. So, with this aim in mind, the dog started or went out to search for the stronger animal. Then, suddenly, he met his kinsman. Kinsman is like it's a word used for a relative. So, it is as it is said that wolves are the dog's relative. So, it met a wolf, and he saw that the wolf was very strong and it looked fierce also. Fierce is like frightening, scary. So, where are you going, dog? The wolf asked. I am looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master, wolf? So, the wolf asked the dog that where was the dog going, and the dog replied that it was going to look for somebody who could, take his service, and for whom the dog is going to work. So, the dog asked the wolf that, will you like to be my master? So the wolf said, I don't see why not, the wolf said. And this agreed upon. The two of them went on together. So the wolf thought that there is no problem, and with that, both of them they went together. They walked, and all of a sudden, the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed, darted quickly off the path and into the bushes and crept deeper into the forest. The dog was not surprised. So they kept on walking, and all of a sudden, the wolf lifted its nose, because that is the way it was sniffing, it was trying to smell. The wolf had they have very strong sense of smell, so the wolf felt that something is nearby, so it sniffed and darted. So it quickly moved into the of the path, the way which they were moving from. The wolf moved away from the path and into the bushes quickly. That leapt into the bushes and uh, quickly got inside deeper, went deeper inside the bushes. The dog was surprised. "What's come over you, master?" he asked. "What has frightened you so?" So the dog was surprised seeing the behavior of the wolf, and it said that, "What has come over you? What has happened to you? What's wrong with you? Why are you behaving like this?" And then it asked that, "Why are you so frightened?" So the wolf replied, "Can't you see there is a bear out there, and he might eat up both of us, you and me?" So the wolf replied, "But can't you see that there is a huge bear, and it said that if the bear sees them, it is going to eat the dog as well as the wolf. So therefore the wolf is trying to hide." Seeing that the bear was stronger than the wolf, the dog decided to take up service with him, and he left the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. The bear agreed to this readily. So seeing this, the as dog has planned that it is going to serve the person who is or the animal which is stronger than anyone on the earth. So it since it saw that the wolf was scared of the bear, so it decided to take up service with the bear. So the dog went to the bear and asked that if he agrees or gives him the service, allows him to serve him, the dog wishes to serve him. So the bear readily agreed to it. He had no problems and said, "Let us go and find a herd of cows. I'll kill a cow and then we can both eat our fill." So the bear said, "Okay, fine. Now let's go together and we will look for a herd of cow." That is a group of cow. Herd is a collective noun for cow. So we look for a herd of cow, and the bear said that the bear is going to kill a cow, and then they both can have their fill, means that they both can have their share. They can eat the cow. They walked on and soon saw a herd of cows. But just as they were about to come up to it, they were stopped by a terrible noise. The cows were mooing loudly and running in a panic in all directions. So they saw a herd of cow, and when it was going to attack, suddenly there was a terrible noise, and the cows they were moving in all directions. They were also scared. They were moving. They were making that noise, and they were running in all the directions. So the bear looked out from behind a tree, and then he too ran hastily deeper into the forest. So the bear, which was hiding behind a tree, it looked out, and when it saw whatever it saw, the bear also ran he was uh, hastily, very quickly. The bear ran deep inside the forest. "Now, why did I have to come here?" said he to the dog. "It is the lion who rules the forest in these parts." So the dog asked what was wrong with the bear. So the bear replied that there is a lion, and lion is the king of the jungle. So it is lion which rules the forest in these parts. The lion, who is he? Don't you know he's the strongest beast on the earth? So the dog asked the bear that who is a lion. So the bear told him that you are not aware, the lion is the strongest beast on the earth, and it is the king of the jungle. Well, then I will say goodbye to you, bear. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. So, when the dog heard this, it said, then it's time for me to say goodbye to you because I want a master who is strongest on this earth. And off the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. Children, please read the chapter till here. We'll continue the story in the next part. Underline the difficult words and try to find out the meanings from the dictionary. Thank you, children. Take care of yourselves. Be safe at home.